If the holidays brought your household new smartphones, tablets, laptops, game systems, appliances, on and on and on, the chances are that you are running out of places to plug in and charge up. I know that for sure. Here with some help to that problem for all of us safely without overloading the outlets is Andy Amrhein of Evey True Value Hardware. We were just talking about this. I was telling you, my nightstand that normally is nice and neat and clean now has phone, computer, lamp, baby monitor, so I need some help in this area.
Well, that's it, and you're not alone. Right now, this is the #1 question since Christmas Day that I have been getting. What can I do to organize my outlets, my charging, my cords, whether it's from a new TV, a new computer, then additional cell phones and everything else with it. It could be a problem. Either at home or even when you're traveling. What are you going to do with it?
And you have some smart solutions because it is so important to not overload those outlets. Well, like you can't just try to put in one or two in one socket. Like, don't do that.
I call them little octopuses.
Oh boy.
You know, where it just seems like there's arms scattered everywhere. And, and it could be a fire hazard with it. And you know, simple ways are the newer power strips. But before we get into talking about all these, there's surge protection that you need to be understanding with power strips and with electronics, with phones and with TVs. On today's power grid system, you have power outages. And when your lights flicker or there's power outages, electronics are very, very susceptible to being blown up, where you get a spike that comes through the line. And if you don't have a surge protection, either on your whole house or on those outlets where a TV or computers or something, they could be zapped and gone in an instant.
So are all of your power strips surge protectors?
No, they are not.
They're not?
It's a great question.
Did not know that.
Because a lot of people buy by just price point. So they're going to come in and say, oh, here's a power strip, it's only $3. Well, here's a power strip that's $20. Why do I want to buy the $20 one when there's a $3 one? And that is because there's no surge suppressing on them. And also there's different levels of surge protecting. You can maybe get and surge are rated in what they call joules. J-U-L-E-S, joules. But you can get an inexpensive one that only has a 100 to 200 joule rating, which really doesn't do much. But then you can get a power strip like this that has This has a 2,000 joule rating. So it's the best of the best on it.
How many?
So 2,000.
2,000.
So you can get anywhere from a 0 to a 2,000, or
what do you
commercial
recommend?
ones. This is what I like. This is what I have at home for it. This has a proper joule rating, so this is going to take any electrical spike and not blow out our computers or our TVs or anything like that. And it has a nice long cord. It has a nice flat cord, so it's not sticking out the wrong way. And you have all these outlets, but more importantly, it has those ever important jacks in there for charging. So say in your bedroom, on your nightstand where you have just this tangle of wires, how much easier would it be is if you just had this in there, you could plug in your lamp, your baby monitor, everything else, and you can still have your phone jacks plugged in there,
so I can still
you're going to be protected.
Show me some of your other options here.
Or there's one also that this is a surge rating. This is a travel one, or you could use this at home. So it's nice and compact. And how many hotels have you gone to?
Not enough outlets.
Not enough outlets. So you can just flip it out, plug it in. You have 2 additional outlets, and you have your charging ports. But it's also a protected, surge protected unit that you're not going to damage your equipment. Or a permanent way, you have outlets in your house, and most outlets in your house just have the 2 plugs. What if you changed and you had your 2 plugs, but you also had your 2 USB ports put into it?
That's ideal.
So that's ideal for it. Now this is, you want someone who knows how to handle the electricity. The electrician would be great to put it in, but you're talking a 5-minute job to put this in.
Okay.
And then you don't even need the power strips with it. Now there's no surge protections on this, but it still gives everything really compact.
Okay.
And then there's units where these are just a tabletop soundboard where you just set this down. It has extra jacks on the side. You put your phone on top of it and it turns it into a speaker.
Ooh.
And it's also a charging unit. So you don't even need wires. You just set your phone on top of this and it charges the phone.
The charger and the speaker.
And the speaker with it.
That is smart as well. Okay, what do we have here?
Then this is just another Bluetooth speaker. Where if you want to just be playing music or talk somewhere in your room and your phone is sitting down, everything is played through it. This is cleaning kits. You can get cleaning kits that aren't going to scratch your phone or your TV screens or so forth with it.
Okay.
And then the rest of it is all the wiring part of it. A lot of people are really scared about hooking up your, do I need a Cat5 cable,
HDMI,
a Cat6 cable,
all that,
the HDMI. You know, it's pretty simple. You shouldn't be afraid to do it. It's simple to do, whether you're using the RCA video jacks where everything is color coded with it. And people saying do I need a Cat5, the blue cable or the gray cables? The Cat6 are better than Cat5, but the plugins are identical with it. So there's no problem. If you go to the Cat6, it's the higher number. It gives you a better filtering frequency running through the TVs on it. So, but the jack size is the jack size on it. So whether it's the coax cable, the Cat cable, the RCA cables, everything's really lined up on it. And it's not something, you can't hurt anything.
Okay.
You know, if you plug it in and it didn't work, then read the book again and change the plug and do it again.
Read the book, that's the key.
Well, read the book.
Instructions are important.
It's good with it. But these are great, and there's even power cords with the coax there on it. So when you're hooking up the TVs and so forth, there's the proper units out there to make the job a lot easier for you.
Excellent. Andy, thank you so much. That is Andy Amrhein of Evey True Value Hardware in Bethel Park. He is a regular PTL contributor. Of course, it's always great to see him.